Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna and today I am here to show you some of my favorite neighborhoods for The Sims 2. Now I like to start with the first one on the Mod The Sims page because I already fucked with the world and it doesn't look like how it's supposed to look. So this is the first world I want to show you guys. It's called New Crystal Springs and it's a fully decorated neighborhood, meaning it's decorated. Because, you know, that's what decorated means. Closer, you will realize that this is the exact same world I'm using for my beauty challenge. You know, this world that looks really nice and all before I fucked with it and 𝐿_BRO_GLUE. I think it's time to show you the disappointment of what it has become. Alright, to disclaimer, all the lots I placed and everything outside the lot, you know those mountains that don't really look like they belong there? Yeah, that was my doing. One of the reasons I really like this world is because it is so big. It really has a lot to offer. Yeah, of course, there's not much lots, for example, here, or I guess you can't see my mouse. On the left corner, there is not much room for lots. There is just a little bit of road here and there, but honestly, you could probably place maybe 6 lots and that's about it. The thing that draws me to this world is this giant little waterfall with a little lighthouse. This world has become my world for literally anything. So I do some video making, some screenshots, some testing for mods, some lot testing. I basically do it all here, and this has become the world of just plays it in there and hope for the best. I want to sacrifice a good world, but it was good, you know, before I started messing with it, and I was like, oh fuck it, might as well. What it's supposed to look like. And this is how I messed it up. So the next world I want to show you guys is Fontaine. Now, Fontaine has a description as well, and it's a 1980s based neighborhood, which I have played with a little bit. It makes me feel like I am playing something that already belongs in the game for some reason. It doesn't feel like something I downloaded. Ah, the 1980s, the era of synthesizers, big hair, shoulder pads, and neon lights. The beginning of autumn in 1985 brings more changes to the small town of Fontaine than just oranges and yellow leaves. The town is abuzz with the arrival of new faces, the return of old friends, the smell of crisp air, and a feeling of endless possibility. It almost seems like the picturesque mountains themselves are holding their breath, waiting to see how the residents' lives play out. Put this baby up. So this is what this side of the map looks like. Very like I said, I haven't really messed with this at all besides playing with the family, so it's all good to go. It's set the way that it's put up or like set up just really makes me feel like this could be something like the next Pleasant View or something, or I don't know, it really just makes me feel like it belongs here. And every house besides a few is I think self-build, and not only self-build, I think it's also fully decorated neighborhood with some with like some shopping, what do you call these, with some stores, with some businesses, and yeah, I don't know, I just really like it. If you like something smaller, something that makes you, you know, reminds you of Pleasant View, or you know, just base game worlds, yeah, this is the one for you. Honestly, the way that I'm putting it is almost like I'm trying to sell you the world, but honestly, I'm not trying to sell it. I do like them though. Here we are in the city of Carnot. Now, this is a different kind of world, different than what you have seen. So this one is mainly, I guess, how do you say, is built around a big lake. And I mean, is this a lake? Is this a fountain? Is this a fountain? Did I just say this is a lake of a fountain? This like little fisher boat, so different. It just looks amazing. So this is, like I said, this is just a little bit of a, well, you guys know what it is. Honestly, I am missing some pieces. So when you download things like this, when you download worlds and you are missing some rows, it's just because you miss some of the files, like the download, the mods, the meshes, whatever you want to call it. And this one definitely, you know, like I said, we're missing some stuff, but it is fine. It's totally fine. You can always add them yourself or just pretend they don't exist like I usually do. So yeah, look how cute this looks with all the trees. I mean, this is easily fixed, you guys. You can just do it yourself or just pretend like it's not even there. Just put some trees. So there's a bunch of slots for houses, you guys. I really like it. I just don't know what else to say. I really like this. And obviously it's more of an empty world, so you have to place everything yourself. But if you're totally into that, which I totally am, like if you're into that like I am, go for it. In all honesty, I don't have a lot of lots I play on, a lot of neighborhoods. I have the one I'm currently making, and then I have the two that I showed you guys. I'm just not someone that plays in a lot of neighborhoods, so I actually don't have as much neighborhoods installed as you guys might think I do. But I do have a lot of blank ones, a lot of nude neighborhoods, you know, ones that are not decorated. Not the one that I chose. However, it does look a lot like the one that you probably see me using. It's not exactly the same one. You guys will see that later, but this is yeah, this is what this one looks like. I know it looks a lot like the other one. Once you see it, you will see that this is actually not the same. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. No, I'm fucking with you. This is exactly the same one. Wait, am I fucking with you now? Oh no. Actually, I think this is exactly the same one. What? I don't even know my own neighborhood. You guys, this is the neighborhood that I have chosen to make my own world in. Okay, there we go. We got it done. I know it looks really bland like this, doesn't it? But do you want to see what I did with mine? Oh, it looks a little bit familiar. Alright, so this is... Oh my god. Okay, this is definitely the same world, but look how different it can look with just a little bit of love and a little bit of imagination. So as you can see, I added this part myself. If you haven't seen the making of all of this, you know, not the bridge but everything else, not the world making but the decorating, if you want to see that, I have a video up on my channel already. But this is what I have so far. So obviously it's not perfect. I don't really know what I wanted to do with this area, so I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what do I even want. And now so far, this is the baby challenge house that I actually built myself, so I am loving how it is turning out. Obviously it's not perfect, it's still heavily in the making. I lastly was working on this. I was trying to make this resemble something I have in my own house, in my own town. I live in something like this, and I wanted it to reflect that, so I was busy trying to figure out how I wanted to do that and how I wanted to make that look. I think I'll put some trees around it. So yeah, I really like that. I don't know, I just really like that. I was trying to figure out what to do with this little area here, but I think I'll just maybe I could make like a gas station or something. I think that'll be kind of cool. I do have a gas station around my house, not like next to my house, but... So this is actually the other world that I was talking about that I really liked. So this is kind of similar to the other one, but it's not exactly the same. Okay, so this gives me, for some reason, this makes me want to scratch the screen. I don't know what that is. It's a bunch of the same ones. It just, oh my god, it just, when I look at this, I just, oh my god, do you not have this feeling if you want to scratch it? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna look at it. This is yeah, this is what this neighborhood looks like, so I love it. I think it's really different, maybe for like a summer vacation house, kind of inspired. I always say expired. What's wrong with me? I'm expired. That's probably the problem. This is one that I really like. Honestly, I would love to recommend you loads more, but the problem is a lot of neighborhoods and I don't play a lot of different ones, so these are the ones I can recommend you guys. These are the ones I actually like. These are the ones you're gonna get from me. Oh yeah. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. From tomorrow, my videos will be resuming as normal, so we're kind of done with most of these back-to-back custom content, favorites, downloads, whatever kind of videos. We're just gonna resume with our regular let's play. So if you guys are excited for that, and I'm definitely ready to just get back in the get back in the normal swing of things. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.